All right, Double P here and welcome. So today I attacked Microsoft and it was a big loss and a big win, kind of evened itself out. So end of the day in the green, but let's kind of go through it here so that you see it here. So here's my account here, margin account, real account. So come over here, stock is real-time, MX, New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, all real-time feeds, futures and futures options. I don't trade futures options. I have them free on the platform or on other areas. Equity options is real-time, Forex is real-time, and others in real-time, so real-time account. So let's get into it. What's the first thing we always do? Well, we draw the box, and I violated my own rule today. Just because I saw a lot of weakness in Microsoft in pre-market, I violated my own rule, which is what cost me the loss. So you can see right here at the end of the day, yesterday, where Microsoft was. You can see where it was on the lows, and then in pre-market, you can see Microsoft was just chopping around in pre-market, very low. And this time I decided I decided to go short. And, I violated my own rules. Let's see where Microsoft opened up in the no fly zone, no trade zone, but I was quite sure that it was going to go down for the reason of where the 200 was right here. 200, just in this little spot right here, the 200 turned red. And it was flat going to the pre-market anyways, and the stock was moving down. And then the 20 was pushing down, as you can see here, was all yellow. And the volatility band was opening up. It was flat, but opening up to the downside. And I decided to pull the trigger and take that trade right there. You can see right there. And then Microsoft just ripped. So Microsoft just ripped on me like there was no tomorrow. And you know what? You can't avoid those kind of things. It's one of those things. It's kind of a 50-50, but it's not a 50-50. But again, I violated my own rule by not adhering to the rules of the box, and I sent out the trade to my members. So for you guys at the Platinum X Power Option Trader Group, I'm very sorry for that. And then the stock just ripped. So let's come over here so you can see the loss I took on it. So let's move that over there. So that was a big loss. That was a 14,400 loss, minus 36%. Because I took a big position, as I always do every day when I'm trading. I always do big block positions, and got caught. So neither here nor there. I always try to take 1 or 2 trades a day. If I'm in the green, I'm only doing 1 trade. If I somehow have a messy, sloppy first trade, then I'm going to look at taking the second trade and taking the opposite side of the position. But I didn't take the opposite side of the position today on Microsoft. I just let it rip. And I just let it rip up here to hit the highs. And then once I figured out, okay, it's got to go to 337.36. So where's 337.36? 337. This was one of the gravity points right here, 337.36. So let's just say 35. So let's just move that down there. So that was one of the gravity points that it must, 99% of the time, it's a gravity point. It's a resistance, a support. It's going to come back to that level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times across that 337.35. So I waited right here for it to hit the high and to come down, and then I took my short position right here. Right as soon as I saw that fourth candle, this is the inverted bear. This is an inverted bear hammer, sell hammer. So as soon as I saw that right there, that's my move to take that position. And then I just rode it all the way down. So right here on 1044, I'm on a 2-minute candle, by the way. I'm always trading on a 1 minute. 5 minutes is the setup, like you guys always know. So right there, I'm out 1044. That's all I needed, was that position right there. So from here, so literally like a 20-25 minute trade. That's all I needed. Right, so you can see the channel right there. So let's come over here so you can see the win on that one. So that was a big block as well. 20K, 55%. That was the 335 strike put. So I just waited, because there's no sense me going into the market when Microsoft's ripping. There's no sense me going in there ripping and then trying to chase it for the high. So let me remove the box there for you. Remove the drawing. Let's draw the channel. Let's do this properly. Let me draw that channel there for you. That's a little steep, because I got to catch that wick. That was a wide channel. This was a wide channel today. This is an escalator to the upside. Consolidation right here. Rip to the high right there. That's channel 1. So let me remove that for you. And then let me draw channel 2. And that's a tight channel to the downside. That's a tight channel to the downside right there, right? And then that support, that's a vertical, or sorry, yeah, that's vertical support, horizontal support. So right there. And then you see Microsoft moving up again. See, it's got to get that 337.35 level. It's got to pass it all the time, right? Well, today, because of the way we're trading, Microsoft, that's the 337.35. That level is a very important level. So that's it from Double P. Apologize for the trade today. It happens. You guys should, and girls should know anyways, that when you see a position going like this and it goes against you and you're out, you got to follow the position. I always tell you, you are never out of the trade unless you want to be out of the trade. You are never done trading unless you want to be done trading. You know, just because of the way things happened today, I took a loss today, and for me, that was a big loss. And then I said to myself, I'm not going to chase it. I'm going to wait for it to hit its highs, lurch again, because right here, this is expansion to the upside. All right. So I'm just going to wait till it compresses, flattens out, turns, and I get my move, which is right there for me to take that position. So you guys and girls are never out of the trade unless you want to be out of the trade. So with that being said, my name is Double P. I'll see you in the next trading session. Take care, everybody.